You know what time it is? Radio Lewisham.
Yo, this is Nesh, and my co-host.
Hello, this is K. How are we doing today?
We are doing all right, man. I'm a bit tired. I'm a bit out of it.
Mm-hmm.
I won't lie, I've been ill for like 3 or 4 days, so there's been a lot of issues with plans and such, and unfortunately the guest we had prepared today cannot attend.
Yeah, that's a little bit unlucky, but we're going to still see if we can get the show running.
Yeah, exactly that, my friend. And going forward, me and Kay, our decision with the show, what we're planning to do is looking at getting guests from the local area in Lewisham, kind of having an interview / not just an interview, but I would say like kind of a personal passing of knowledge from that individual. Seeing
like, I guess, like Lewisham from like their point of view, and seeing like what they like to do in Lewisham, or like what they'd like to do, like I guess in London in general, like their hobbies and stuff. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to be doing moving forward, as well as like we're going to have a little section where we go around seeing different places in Lewisham, food places that maybe people haven't had, and we're going to have a little review, see how we like them or not, rate them out of 10, and yeah.
So just to put that into point of view, that doesn't mean we're going to go to your McDonald's that everyone goes to, by the way. Yeah. It's finding little local places that are niche and don't really have... No, it's not about advertising, but it's like, come on, man, we're all from Lewisham. We don't really... Like, me personally, I don't... Other than like the normal like main brand stuff, like I only know a few small restaurant things that I go to. Do you know what I mean?
It's always nice to like go to your local coffee shop and see what's going on in there, because I don't think I've been to a local coffee shop in so long. So.
I can't lie, I keep going to one in my local area. It's called Central Caf. I don't know why. I just
good coffee.
It's not just that. I've known the people for so long. I've been in Broccoli for 2 years. So like, man, it's just a nice place to just get nice. Breakfast. You know what I mean?
I feel like having a good community person. I guess again. So what's the word? A good friendship, a good connection to the person who is like serving your coffee and stuff. Like the person who is there, it's kind of nice because it makes you go more.
I mean, it's also like the personal relationship, right? Like I've known the guy that's owned that place to the point where he ain't even there anymore. It's the people that worked underneath him.
Okay.
So like his co-workers and stuff. But when I do see the guy there, it's like, he was the first person in the local area that kind of, was like, like when you move into a local area, you have little small talk with like here and there with like people that you frequently buy from and whatever. So for me personally, like I just have a personal relationship with the people that work there. So I just enjoy getting breakfast there, catch up here and there. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that's the plan moving forward in terms of like what we aim to do with the show, because we want to try and make this all about Lewisham. Do you know what I mean? Like we don't want it to just be, well, not just Lewisham, but like the community that's within it, what kind of career paths people take, kind of basically give you a different kind of view and exploration of what their journeys entail. And because we're both 25, I know I don't want to out us like that.
Getting old.
I want to out us like that, but I feel like a good thing that, we both have experience with is like learning about other people's stories and telling our own stories. So I just feel like the best thing we can do is talk about young people, or like
giving
Lewisham stories,
people's different points of views. So
exactly.
I think that'll be blessed.
So that's the plan moving forward. As I've already said, I've been ill, so plans have been thrown out of the way for me. So I've not made a start on certain projects. But what I will say is thanks to Lewisham Radio for existing and giving us this opportunity to kind of like learn these skills and kind of producing our own show, really. And
it's very like intriguing, all the like different stuff that goes into radio. Like just because you when you listen to radio, you just like you hear it, you don't really see it unless it's like a podcast, and that's a little bit different.
That's a show. It's a little it's the same thing. It's both a production.
Yeah, that's true. But now that I'm here and I'm speaking to the mic right now, it is it's like,
and also we don't have our teacher today, so it's just like it's a bit
overwhelming. We're a bit alone right now. We've been thrown in the deep end, but hopefully I should be blessed.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, what have I been up to? I guess I went to Ireland.
Oh really? I forgot about that.
I was gonna talk about like when I actually touched down. It's the accents. It's the accent that really threw me off, and it was like, yeah, man, I'm not in London right now. Like, I'm really, but yeah, it was just like really different. Everyone was like seemed like really friendly though. Like everyone was like really nice and chill. Like I went to their city place, very lovely. They got a lot of beautiful places there. Lovely parks. I really enjoyed their parks. I think if I do go back, I want to start doing like some hiking because they got some they got some really nice hiking there. It's really nice. They got castles like everywhere as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's
like mini castles.
It is very different to London, and like especially like where we come from, Lewisham. It's like.
Yeah, you ain't got no castles in Lewisham.
Well, it's not about having castles. We don't need castles. First,
I want a castle in Lewisham.
You're not gonna rock. You're not gonna own it.
Well, why not? You see, that's an enemy of progress. I'm gonna own my castle.
That's just living in. You know what I'm saying? Like, who wants, I'm not trying to be rude, but like, listen, castles are nice to look at and stuff. I mean, for me, it's the green parts. Like, that's one thing I'm always jealous about. Like, especially when So you said you went to Ireland recently.
Yeah.
It's not recent for me, but when I went to Barcelona last year, just seeing how much like space and like natural things they have like just around the area, like that's something that I feel like is underappreciated, especially in like, and it's nice that like in certain projects that I've been included in for Lewisham, for example, like the VOP, you know, like the Lewisham Centre being changed, they're trying to make it more green, like they're trying to produce more green space for that in the future. Really nice. Those plans are actually out there if you search it up.
I think I remember going into like Lewisham shopping centre, and I think they were advertising about that as well.
Yeah, because it's a project. It's like a 10-year project. I think it will be like over 10 years. It will not happen. It's not a straight and easy process.
So are we gonna be 40 by then?
Don't say that. Don't say that. But I was gonna say, in terms of like green space, that was one of the biggest priorities for young people and old people that was mentioned. And you know, when I went to Barcelona, I'm sure when you went to Ireland, just the difference in how much open, do you know what I mean, open space.
I also feel like I don't know if it was like a placebo effect, but like it just felt like the air was a lot cleaner. Like when I was taking in deep breaths, I know it feels like maybe it was just because I was in a new place. It did feel like when I was just taking deep breaths, I was like, "Nah, this air is kind of nice." Like I don't know if it was just placebo, but yeah. The one thing I didn't do that I should have, I didn't take any Guinness. I didn't.
You didn't have
I should have.
First of all, we're not recommending.
Oh
yeah,
no, none of
that. But it is known in Ireland that like there's like a big Guinness. It's like known, isn't it? It's like a big.
It's like going to France and not having a baguette. You know what I'm saying?
It's like the iconic drink of Ireland. If I remember correctly. If I'm not, and there's Irish people that are
they gonna get you. They gonna get you. They on their way.
But you know that is wrong of you not to do that.
Yeah, it's wrong.
Especially when you went to visit a friend that we both know.
Yeah, my fault. I'll be rocking up soon. I'll be rocking up back. I really did like the place. Like there's a lot of I guess like small little shops that I kind of like to go to. One thing they always like, so they get a spice bag. Yeah, spice bag was really nice. Especially like chips, peppers, some chicken. Seasoning, put it in a bag, shake it up. That's what we call it. It's a spice bag, and it is. Oh my god, that's really good. It was really good. And we always get a chicken roll. That's another thing they always get. We got that in the morning like, all the time. It's, beautiful. Really enjoyed it. So yeah, definitely be going back.
But yeah, that's the plan that we're going to go with in terms of like the things that we want to bring onto the show. And obviously in terms of the holidays that we both experienced, it's like some of the things. But also I can't lie, when you go on a holiday, it's like, you know, it is just like I'm in a completely different environment. Everything is cool.
Yeah, it's true.
Do you know what I mean?
It is
like you will compare every little detail because you're so used to the environment you've been in.
100%. I remember when my friend, he came to London and he was walking around, I guess, like Lewisham, and it was like they were like looking around as like it's New York, and it's like, bro, It's not that deep. But it's because we've lived here for so long that you just get used to it.
And
like
also it's Lewisham, so it's a bit like when you. I think that's another thing when you're not from the place.
Yeah.
Like obviously you don't think about the history, or like you just think it's cool because you're not from the area.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
I guarantee he was thinking the same when I was walking around like his parts of like Ireland as well.
Yeah, he's like, this is regular.
Like, this is just regular, fam. Like, this is just a normal street. I'm like, bro, this is so nice. Like, whoa, what's going on, fam? It's so beautiful. It's like, bro,
that's the beauty of holiday.
Yeah, it just shows that you got to go out more. It's got to like have something that is a little bit more novelty. No,
100%.
Change of scenery. There we go. Yeah.
Now, on the topic of holiday, one thing as as both of us have been, as I've said, we're quite old now. But it's a bit. I'm not going to keep saying that. That's a bit of a violation. But one thing we can talk about, and one of the topics I feel like we both should bring up, is money goes crazy. Like,
oh god,
the like just the economic situation now has gone.
Listen,
like,
everything's going up, but our wages. Okay.
Oh man, like. Obviously, I can't say that because I just started my job at Phoenix and I'm not trying to get Phoenix to come at me. So, manager, if you do listen to this.
That was me that said
that.
That
wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Well, I was just saying, like,
but everything is getting more expensive.
Yeah, sometimes I would look at, like, Rightmove or, like, Zoopla, and I just have, like, my eye on, like, I'd just be scrolling, and I'd just be looking at, like, how much it costs, like even rent, let alone buy a house, is wild. It's insane. And you click on like the place that you want to rent, and it's like, this is a prison. This is barely a place to rent. This is wild. And it's like, you ask for that much. Yeah, I don't know. It's got to be rough renting in Lewisham. Sorry, not in Lewisham. In London in general.
Just in London in general is quite expensive. And one of the things that the reason why I said this, like, growing up as local kids, man, like, chocolate sweets, they were dirt cheap at one point, right? I'm like, bro, it's like £1 plus for like a bottle of Coke.
Yeah, any bottles.
What was it?
Definitely you're getting into triple digits.
Like cherry Coke is £1.60. I was like, bro. Freddos aren't even like. How much were Freddos back in the day?
I don't want to check.
No, how much were they back in the day?
I think it was like 5p or 10p.
5p, bro. I swear they're like 30, 40p. I'm just saying, man. You man don't know this, but that was like just seeing the price go up.
If you had like, I feel like if someone gave you £3, I'm not even saying like, maybe like a £5 at the start of the week when you're going to school, you could stretch that.
Yeah,
you could stretch that 100%.
That is true. You could stretch
now,
it. I can't imagine that.
It is wraps on Monday. Bro. Meal deals are no longer £3.
Oh yeah, meal deals
are moving mad right now.
Is it £4?
Some are £4. Some can be £3.50 if you have the Tesco the club. I'm not going to. I've been collecting club cards like it's Pokemon right now. Now that I'm 20, I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm 24. I'm getting old now. I'm collecting. I got all the club cards.
I don't think
right
it's
now,
our age, bro. I think you need the club cards.
You need them,
because
the money you save when you scan everything, and you scan the club card and you see all the money you reduce. I'm not gonna lie, that brings a smile to my face, bro. I'll be smiling, man. That is some good stuff.
Save where you can.
Yeah, every little helps, man.
And talking about meal deals, I'm just saying my workplace, because I work at Phoenix, at the Green Man in Bellingham. Yeah, it's $3.50, and $3.50. $3.50. Okay. But you know what? The meal deal is worth it, man. Because
what you be getting there?
Because the sandwich is like, you know how most meal deals, it's just like one. It's just like the standard sandwich.
Cut in half.
Yeah, but I can get like a baguette. Any of the sandwiches are included. Like every part of this, like every different type of sandwich is included in that meal deal.
What you normally be getting?
I get a baguette.
Yeah, but what in the baguette?
Chicken and bacon.
Okay.
That's the standard for me at the moment.
Drink?
Water.
Okay. Hydration and that.
Yeah, I'm trying to cut my sugar intake.
It's understandable.
But I swear, like most places, you can't even get water in the meal deal.
Yeah, no, it's. I'm not even sure. Maybe
like certain places, I'm pretty sure you can't get water as a meal deal, or it's like you get water, but it's like
it's not that big. Like the bowl isn't that big.
Yeah.
What I always used to do is when I used to get a meal deal, I'd get the most value. So
100%.
The chicken, sorry, the sandwich I'd get used to be like a triple.
The triple,
and that would be £3 alone. And then I'd get like a Red Bull, like, but the big one, and that would be £3 alone. And then the snack would be like £1.50. And then seeing it all come down to £3, Jesus Christ,
yeah,
that
a big smile
that's another big smile. But now, it's not. Yeah, if you forget,
days.
uni.
It reminds me of uni days when I was trying to save money after paying my rent, man. I can't lie, paying like, obviously at the moment I don't pay rent, but I contribute bills to the household that I live in. But I can't lie, man. Well, I remember whenever I had to pay rent, just that whole heap of money, guys.
Yeah,
when you first do it, guys, just remember.
Keep your eyes out. Keep your eyes peeled, fam.
I think someone said to me recently, like, that's why you always got to pay attention to how much money you spend a month. Like, it doesn't matter. You should always look at how much you're earning, look at how much you're spending, and then kind of, if like seriously, like, there's no mercy on money, bro. Like, if you slip up and you spend way too much, that's because you're not being paying attention properly.
As well as
my biggest advice is to always look at it. I don't know about like younger people. I'm sure most young people have online banking or mobile banking. I know a lot of the people that are in my workplace at Phoenix, a lot of the residents typically don't use it, or I've had experience with residents not using it. Yeah. Because obviously a lot of people don't trust online banking and stuff and the security behind it. But I can't lie, it's been a lifesaver in my opinion. Just being able to see my bank account instantly, to see when things go wrong or go right. 100%.
I think when you start like looking at the little things that you tell, okay, let me get a little drink here, let me get a little sign here, and you like at the end of the month you have a look like, where did all my money go? And it's like, it's those little ones that like it does add up. Okay, and then you start like thinking like, nah, I've been scammed. Like my money has actually been scammed.
I have something to admit, guys. Okay,
I'm listening.
I have a slight addiction to like, not sugar drinks, but just like in general, I like having a fizzy drink most of the time, right? But I realized I spent like £20 on just Coke.
God damn.
And not just like Coke, I think it was Coke Cherry. So it's like, and that was a week. And when I clocked it, I looked at myself and I was like, nah.
This one is not normally.
I was like, was I buying it that much? Like, I didn't even clock. Mm-hmm. Like in my head,
is it because like, did you buy like the Coke bottle like every time, like once? Like,
so I'll buy it like once a day or twice a day. But not realize
in that like instant when you're doing it, it's like, it's just £1 this.
But you know what it is as well? It's because I've also started using because obviously I just use Apple Pay. Yeah. So in my head it's just 160 once. Yeah. But it's like you realise you stack it up and you're like, oh my goodness. Bro.
And then if I ask you right now, if I was to give you £20 but you can't have Coke Cherry for a week, would you take this £20?
If I can't have Coke Cherry for a week? I mean, I'll do it. Yeah. I'll be a bit worried about the last few days, but I think I can do it.
Do you think it's more about the carbonation?
I've just switched it up now. So like okay guys, just a trick from what I've learned. With addiction to anything that I can't talk for many things, innit? And obviously everyone works differently. But the best way to do it, because going cold turkey for me does not work. Yeah. You have to replace it with something else. So a lot of people have a pattern of behavior that matches. I learned that in the Stephen Bartlett book. Mm-hmm. I can't remember the name. It's his newest one. That's bad for me, man. I read that like start of the year. But basically, you have a pattern of behavior, and the way you kind of switch out the addiction is by moving something else in spot of it. Mm-hmm. So obviously, my pattern is every time I'm exhausted and I'm walking home. Yeah. Instead of buying a Coke Cherry, I just buy a normal water bottle. I just buy a big water bottle. Yeah. Because in my head, it's twice the size, same price, and it's better for my health.
That's true. I was going to say, do you think it's like more of like the carbonation?
Do you know what it is? It's because you get a quick hit of caffeine. And when you get a quick hit of caffeine, you feel like you can just enjoy your peace and time. Yeah. And I've noticed that it's not worth it. Yeah. Because then it messes up my sleep later on in the day. That's because true. I've had caffeine so late into the day just to keep myself going for a few more hours. Yeah. So yeah, me personally, bro, like when I was looking at my money recently, I was like, nah, bro, today's payday, by the way, so I got paid.
All right.
I'm telling you now, that money's already been organized.
Okay. Blessed.
I ain't going crazy with it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think it's important. I think it's important for everyone to know about, like, just when you start earning money, or if you're already making money, just look at your finances, man. Like, it's always good to check what you're spending your money on.
As well as like look at the banks that you're going to. I think there's so many like different banks with benefits depending on like what you actually want to do with your money.
That is true.
If your parents maybe like, because my parents, they opened my bank account for me, and then when I actually started looking around for like different bank accounts and stuff, there are so like there's a lot out there that you can choose from. There's different offers, things that will suit you more. Maybe you're sorting out a business, maybe you're at school right now, and there are different offers right there that could be better than the one that you have. So just because, like, you know, your parents made you one doesn't mean you have to stick with that one for so long. You really can move about. And a lot of like bank accounts, they actually want that. Like, if you move to a certain bank, they'll offer you this, they'll offer you that. Like, so yeah, definitely have a look around. Yeah,
I say that, and I can't lie, man. Monzo has been a blessing in disguise.
Yeah,
I'm so happy to
Monzo as well.
Monzo. Get my pay a day extra. I'm supposed to be paid tomorrow.
Yeah,
today. I'm a happy man.
The one thing I always like to use about that one is the roundup. Use that. Yeah, that one is so blessed because like it is literally just 50p. But as we was talking about all the bad things that add up, all the good things add up. So like that 50p, 100%. It really does. Like every time I tap to like, I don't know, buy something, and then I like check like, oh, how much have I saved? And it's like, wow, I've saved quite a bit. Like, where did all this money come from? And then I look at it, it's like, oh, it's all these 50p's that I've been adding on. It's like, it's actually kind of nice, yeah.
And also, depending on the bank that you go to, it can vary depending on what you're looking to do, whether you're saving your money, investing your money. There's different rates. That's stuff that you should look at if you plan to maximize your efficiency on what you plan to do with your money.
100%. I think I felt like I had the old idea of just having money in my bank account and not like moving it anywhere, not like moving it into like, I don't know, like stock and shares, ISAs and stuff like that. I think it's that very old mentality of like hoarding, like keep the money under the bed for a rainy day. And it's just like, you just keep the money there, but like
it's not growing.
It's not growing.
No.
Inflation is eating at that every couple of years. Like £1 back then is not £1 now.
Yeah,
it's not £1 now.
Yeah,
you cannot get 2 wings and chips for £1 now. Let's just make sure.
Why you gotta bring back childhood?
I'm sorry, I'm not over it, man. 2 wings and chips for £1. Are you dumb?
That was such a good thing back in the day. Like I don't know about prices now, but like going to school, stuff, having like £1, putting out £1
2 for 2 when you get chicken. Chicken burger and chips and two chicken burger and chips for £2. How chicken burger for? You could. That's 2 for 2. That was 2 for £2. You could get that.
So that's some elite.
That's some beautiful stuff right there.
That was back in the day.
How glorious, man!
And now, like, I think isn't it like 3 wings or £1 now? So yeah,
I don't even think so. It's 120 because I don't think you can get 3 wings for £1 anymore.
Is it?
I don't think you can get. I don't think I've rocked up to a chicken shop for £1 and been able to walk out with 3 wings.
Well, then we learn something new every day.
I don't want to learn that. I wanted to go. I wanted to just go back, man.
Nah, man. But yeah, my biggest advice to any listeners at home, just understand like as someone that is trying to get better with my money, it's something you have to look forward to, like look at constantly.
Yeah. And
kind of plan around.
Mm-hmm. I think when I was like in uni, I used to kind of shy away from like looking at my expenses because I was always like, I don't know, just like kind of. I don't know, I just don't want to like face it. It was like, oh God, I don't know how much have I spent. I don't want to look at it.
Don't get into that mentality.
I'll just wait till the next paycheck comes through and then I'll start.
Yeah. Don't do this.
It's literally the worst thing. Now I actually make sure that
I cancelled Deliveroo, bro.
Look at it. Yeah.
I told my sister, no Deliveroo. We're not doing Deliveroo.
That's good.
Deleted the account, by the way. That account don't exist anymore.
That's good. They be sneaky though. They still be emailing. I remember I removed all my stuff. They be emailing me.
They can email whatever they want, bro. It's going to the bin.
I'm trying to be good for myself. I'm doing some like admin work in the morning. They're advertising getting some breakfast. And I'm like,
guys,
yo.
Let me expose you. I went to uni with this guy, yeah?
Hey, hold on.
No. This guy was mad.
Mute his mic.
he was mad at you.
Yeah, you.
No. Like
it was a rough time.
This guy used to, the bubble tea place from our house was a 15-minute walk,
and it was worth.
And
it.
this guy would buy bubble tea like twice a day sometimes, bro.
I'd do it again.
And like sometimes I'm just like, bro, you've ordered once in the morning, once in the evening, and there's no
sensational. It was beautiful.
Sensational.
Yeah, it was nice, fam. But now,
hey, brother, one order is 15, bro. So you paid 30 a day.
One was not 15.
I think no, because like you remember, because think about it. Yeah, one drink is probably like £9 to £10.
£9 to £10. No,
they weren't £5.
They were not.
Bro. They weren't £5.
Are we talking about the same one? Chat time.
Yes, chat time was not £5, bro.
Chat time was there's
not on delivery, bro. Delivery was like £8-9, bro. I remember because I remember the last time I put in the order, I said to the mandem, okay, I shouldn't be speaking so much like, but when I said to them, yo, are you sure you might want to order this? We could just go in person. They're like, nah.
Yeah, but
and I looked at
it's long to go into.
Bro, 40 for 4 different drinks. Are you mad?
It was tasty though.
Nah, it wasn't worth it. In my opinion.
It was tasty, fam.
Nah,
it just becomes way too easy to just press the button and then the food comes to your store.
It's instant gratification.
And
I think
it's that 2 minutes after when you're like, oh, I shouldn't have done that.
But you know, it's the instant gratification.
And then then you hear the doorbell. Like, okay,
that's
what food's right there.
Like you feel bad after you order it, and then once it comes, you're happy about it. And then once you then you have the contemplation. Like I could have just cooked something.
Yeah, I could have cooked something.
I could have went to the shop near them. Like I could have went there.
Like even if I wanted that like takeout, I could have gone there in person. I could have saved so much money because the amount of like times they mark up the food.
Yeah, the food
on like Uber Eats, like it got marked up like crazy.
It does go up quite a bit. So I think it's like some places it can go up like an extra £5 to £6.
Yeah.
Delivery don't come for us. I'm just talking from a point of view as a customer.
A lot of places like they mark up like crazy, man. Yeah, I'm just trying to cook a little more now. Me cooking pasta. I'm making my lasagna right now, man. My lasagna is really nice. Yeah, I'm trying to
cooking, bro. I'm trying to get my parents to teach me how to make a good curry because I can make a curry, but it's like,
is it not elite?
I don't feel like it's elite like my mum's, bro. I can't lie. But the thing with my mum is like, it's just hard at the moment to kind of get that time in. But yeah, definitely want to learn more. Like, you know what my thing is that it's the time. So once I have a bit more time to kind of learn, I definitely want to learn different people's like foods,
favorite dishes and stuff.
Bro, obviously like some like jerk chicken is really nice, man. Yeah. From Jamaica, there's like Jamaican, then there's like you got like pierogi from Poland. I don't know if you've had pierogi before. Pierogi.
Describe it. I might.
So basically, it's like a dumpling.
Okay.
But then they have their own like little sauces and stuff. But oh my god, bro, it's so good.
My sister has this Polish friend, and she made this dish because she remembered it from her. It's like, I think it's like beef and like cabbage.
Yeah.
And I forgot how they make it. I feel like you kind of like fry it. Oh my, it's so good.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying.
And they have really nice bakeries as well in Poland.
Can't wait for when we go there.
As a Poland.
I mean, that was our plan, wasn't it? Like, if we go holiday this year. We'll see.
Yeah.
Just FYI, guys, just to give you some context. We had a plan to go Poland with a third person. Yeah. Our friend has decided not to come back from his trip. So
he's like our friend.
So we need to work out with him when he's going to come. By the way, he's Polish, so he would have been our guide there. Yeah, that was the whole point of the trip.
Would have been nice, but hopefully in the future.
Exactly. No, for sure. That is definitely a shout. But they're not just Polish, but like Brazilian food is quite nice.
Mm-hmm. Like, speaking of, oh my god, is that still a thing? By the way, I think Brazil got taken off Twitter.
Yes.
Yes, it actually.
Yes, it got taken.
Did it actually fully go through?
I'm pretty sure it did.
That is absolutely crazy.
Do you know how sad it is? I was so obviously, just to give context, my Twitter account follows like gaming stuff and whatever, and I don't know about the audience that obviously I don't know any of you that are gamers or whatever, but audience from Lucian, I'm telling you now, Brazilians are heavy with gaming.
Yeah, really.
Like, they love their gaming. Yes, they love FPS there, like first person shooter, just to like COD, CS:GO, Valorant. So like just seeing kind of like not seeing their interactions anymore. My Twitter feed is kind of like, before it was like, why are they going crazy over X, Y, Z? It's like now it's like, right,
I kind of miss it. Yeah,
I do kind of miss it. I can't. They had great reactions. So.
I think what I saw a lot was when it was like about to go down. I have like a lot of like, I guess, fan art and stuff on my for, I guess, would you call it a For You page on Twitter?
Yeah.
I got a lot of fan art on my For You page, and then I started seeing like a lot more of like Brazilian fan art. I was like, oh my god, what's going on? And then I was like, yeah, a lot of these people are literally about to get their Twitter taken down. And I was like, wow, so no Twitter in Brazil now.
100%. And one thing that you don't know is that like that politics is crazy.
Yeah, like Elon, you gotta fix up. Bring my boys back, fam. bring them back, bro.
I don't know the full context on it, but I do know it was a order from the country itself. So
yeah, I think it was like
it's completely. Yeah, they've had to completely remove it, and I think that is crazy. Like any type of when you like, especially when social media was allowed, or like let's say something was allowed and then it was taken away or stripped away. That's when it's mad. Do you know what I mean?
I remember. I think the same thing was about. I'm not sure if they're still going to do it, but for America and TikTok, I remember seeing I think it was a conference about the guy. I'm not sure if he was like. I think he was like just a spokesperson for.
When he was getting questioned,
and I'm not gonna lie, seeing how out of touch people are, like
with the way he was being questioned.
Yeah, that as well was like it was so out of order, but like just in touch with technology, like when they were saying, does TikTok connect to the camera and can it see, like the questions they were saying, I was like,
yeah, do you know what it is though? I feel okay, this is just a personal opinion, but media will always try to frame questions in a way that, I know it sounds dumb, but like they try to get a certain reaction, and they were definitely invoking a certain reaction from him.
100%.
I don't think he gave it to them,
but
it was definitely something that they were trying to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I feel like that is an interesting dynamic, and I like as we're using this platform, and obviously it's just started. But we plan to make this show kind of about our community and try to bring as many stories as we can. So look forward to that in the next few weeks, guys. But I think that's all from us today. Indeed. What about you?
I'm blessed. Hopefully we'll be getting some good food on Sunday, trying to find a new place on around the ocean.
We'll try to find one place each, but guaranteed most likely we'll both probably settle for the same place. So
that's calm.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. No
but
worries.
Thank you everyone for listening.
That's best. That's been Nesh.
Nesh and K. I don't know why you said Nesh.
I don't know why I said, yeah, that's true. But bless. I hope you guys have a lovely day.
Thank you.